Hello and welcome to FX Bull Academy. We'll be looking at this week's market forecast. Last week we looked at how the market might play out for the previous week. What we are going to do today, we're going to look at what might happen for the week that is coming. We established last week that we are bullish. We were looking at the monthly chart. We hit a POI on this area. We then created a CRT formation within our key level. So this is our CRT low and we have a CRT high. And what we are saying from the monthly chart, we are saying we are bullish and we need to reach those highs, right? We then moved to our weekly chart where we looked at a CRT that was forming within this dealing range. Within this dealing range, we're expecting the market to come and take out this low. What then happened was the market was ranging for the whole week. Last week it went high and it went down and it closed where it started, right? So that indicates a consolidation. Therefore, what does this say to us for this week? We're expecting more higher prices on this week. Why would we say that? We are looking at what is happening within this POI. Within this POI, we have a fair value gap, right? And then it is in premium. And within that, we also have an order block or a change in the state of delivery. So we have two things. So at the equilibrium of this fair value gap, the market touched and moved out. And then last week, we failed to even get to equilibrium. And then we have tapped onto this weekly order block already. So this is enough to tell us that the market might not want to come to these lows, might want to go up, right? Therefore, we'll then look at our 4-hour chart and see what might the 4-hour chart have for us. What was I looking at last week? I was looking at this dealing range within a 4-hour chart. The market took out a swing high and a swing low, and we had what we call this. We then had a dealing range. The market came back into a fair value gap, an order block, and we're expecting a move to the low. What then happened was the market came and take out these lows, and then it came back to these POIs above here on this order block. Let me just draw it. Came back to this order block, right? Tapped into that, then with this aggressive move to the downside. Therefore, as we were looking at that, we saw that we were still heading to the downside. So a low was taken out and a high was taken out. So we had another dealing range, right? So within this dealing range, I was expecting that the market will come back to these highs. We had an order block in this area, which the market could come back and give us what? A sell. Then the market came back into this area, tapped into it. It gave us a reaction to the downside. If you were trading your, what do you call this? Your CRT on the 4-hour, we have a CRT high, we have a CRT low. So we have a CRT high, we have a CRT low. The market take out the high within the POI, close inside, and then we're taking our trades targeting the CRT low, and the fourth candle is the one that took out that, and we went into a fair value gap here, and then that fair value gap, it then propelled the market higher. And then what then happened was this dealing range was then violated, right? So that dealing range was then violated. So as I'm looking at the market at the moment, I am going to turn fully bullish on this market if the market takes out this high, right? Because what I see is that we're still within this dealing range, we consolidated, we just moved above this high. We are still within this order block. We are still within this order block. We have not went out yet. But then what will give me a telltale sign that we would continue to the downside will be the market structure on the 15 minutes. When the market has hit a POI, right, we then follow the 15-minute structure. This is how we do it. When the market hit the POI, we're looking at this structure as the 15 minutes was bearish. And in my Telegram, I told the guys that if the market were to close above this POI on the 15 minutes, we were bullish, right? Indeed, it did. And then our first POI was this one. We would have bought here. The market offers a pullback into a fair value gap, pushes higher, came back to this order block. That was our other opportunity. And the market broke here to the lows. Then what did we have? We have market structure break, the market drops, we have a POI over here, the market taps, taking out liquidity, we drop, we come back, we had another opportunity over here, and then the market drop, didn't get there, but we broke that high. Now we are bullish. We have our POIs, the market comes with a fair value gap, order blocks, we buy, the market goes up, and then it comes and takes out this low. Now we are bearish. The market goes back to the POI, we sell, but it fails to take out the low. It comes back to the very same area it sells, fails to take out the what? The low, and then it closes above this high. Then we are bullish, right? Then this POI becomes a place where we want to buy. We then buy, it goes above, comes back to this POI, we buy, we go above that, right? As we go above that, we have this low to that high as our dealing range. And we have this POI over here. When the market comes into this area, we are buying. And we continue with the trend. And we'll be targeting those highs and those highs. If the market wants to go below 50% of the range to these POIs, because they are clean, the market came out aggressively, I don't have a problem with that. I'll be looking at my market structure on the 15 minutes and following that up until the market taps into this. But if the market wants to continue lower, I'll be following the 15-minute structure to trade and do what the market. So I hope you find this insightful. What we are really doing, we're following structure in all of these things. So in this area, we'll be looking for our market to give us our next opportunities so that the market might go higher. And if that doesn't happen, we just follow structure up until the market is ready to move with us to the other side. So until we speak again next week, I hope you find all of this insightful and have a good trading week.